sure she knew that I was having sex, but she didn't know I was having sex. Hey y'all, so today I'm going to do story time for you guys. This is I think this is my first story time for my channel. This story time is going to be about how my mom found out that I was sexually active. So this story is quite interesting because there are pieces of the story that my mom doesn't know, but it's funny because I'm telling you guys, and like I was just thinking about doing a different video, which led to me just giving y'all the story time to see about this. So I was in the 12th grade, and I had already decided that I was going to be going to West Georgia, but it was like I wasn't really interested in going to college. I didn't want to go to college at all. I knew that I didn't want to go to college, but I didn't want to just be a nothing or just be a nobody. So I was dating this boy, and oh my God, Mom, I'm so sorry, but this is just for entertainment. Like, this is a true story, but it's just for entertainment. So it had to be getting like close to my birthday, or no, I don't know if it was getting close to my birthday. This was in 2016. I was senior year. I wasn't super involved in school because I was just getting my life together. I had a job, I was in dual enrollment, all type of just like I was involved in school, but I wasn't super involved like how I was the previous years when I was in clubs and shit. So I don't know what even made me like think this, but I'm pretty sure a lot of girls can relate. So me and the guy that I was dating at the time, we're gonna call him Anthony. We're gonna call him Anthony. I don't think I've ever even encountered, I know a few Anthonys, but they won't even think this story is about them because this is about Anthony, y'all. So I was dating him. He went to school on the other side of town. So I was working, like I told you, I was working and I was in dual enrollment. So when I would get out of work, it would be already late. And I'd be sneaking over to the other side of town to see him before I go home. But where I worked was on the side of town that I lived on. So it was just a lot of like driving around, sneaking around, doing, you know, teenage things. Like I never snuck out of the house or anything, but I was just, you know, I wanted to see this. Okay, so I would go over there every night, and then my mom would call me, and y'all used to lie and say that I was still at work or all type of crazy shit. And my mom she found out that I was lying to her when I get like further down the line. So y'all keep in mind that I'm telling her every day. Now mind you, some days I was at work late, and then I would still go over there to see him, but it wouldn't be like every time that I was saying that I was actually at work. Sometimes I'll be lying. Y'all don't be lying to your mamas, but still. Okay, so we were doing it. Like, I was new to the little scene. I was not sexually active for long. I was very, very new to the scene. So I wasn't new to like I have my period, but I was new to the like what happens if you don't get your period. Okay, so me and the boy were sexually active, and we always would use protection. And this one particular time, we didn't use protection, and like I didn't think about it right then. I was not worried about it. My period was always irregular, so I was not thinking about that. I was just like, you know, time had passed or whatever. And one day I was in one of my little club meetings that I was in at school, and my counselor, which was also my Spanish teacher, which was also like a second mom to me, after the meeting was over, I pulled her to the side, and I'm like, I need you to do something with me because I think that I may be pregnant. And y'all, I don't know what, like I said, I don't know what made me think that this, like, I don't know what made me think this at all, but it was just like, once it was in my head, I was not able to think about anything else, and I had to get this, like, I just had to resolve the issue. So she tells me to go get a pregnancy test or whatever, and where I went to school, there was a Dollar General next door, so the meeting was, school was out, and the meeting was, even if school went out, I was out of school because of like the way my schedule was set up. So I go to the store and I get the pregnancy test, and y'all, I'm breaking down crying like in the parking lot. I'm just out there on the ground crying by the car. And well, when I was buying the test, I was crying, and the lady was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm okay." And I was crying. You know, black children really be crying like they look the ugliest when they, kids in general when they cry, but specifically black children. I was crying, y'all, and I just knew I looked like my mama had just gave me a fresh ass whooping. I was crying. And this particular day, I had dual enrollment. Oh, I remember this like it was probably 2 days ago. Not yesterday, but 2 days ago. So it's kind of a little foggy. But I went to the store. I get the test. I'm crying, but I have to get to dual enrollment, so it's really not no time for me to be doing all this crying and shit. So I call my auntie on the way, my mom's older sister, and I call her, and I'm trying to explain to her like what has happened, and she's trying to guide me like, you take the test and you tell me what it say, and then we'll worry about how we're gonna tell your mom. But you don't, she's like, don't keep stressing about it. Just take the test and you tell me, and if it says nothing, then we'll just forget all about it. But if it says something, then we're going to, you know, figure out how we're gonna tell your mom. So y'all, get to my dual enrollment school, and y'all, I was so damn nervous. Like, mind you, I said I don't know what made me think that I was pregnant, but it was like, we never had unprotected sex before, and I just don't even know. Like, I just don't even know. And I wouldn't talk to him about it because it was kind of just like, to me, I was scared. Y'all, was so fucking scared. Like, I'm a senior in high school. I'm about to go to college. What the fuck I'm gonna do with a baby? Like, what am I gonna do with a baby at that time? I wasn't even 18. So it was like, I was 17. So what was I gonna do with a baby? So y'all, I get the test. When I finally get to school, I put it in my purse. That way, when I get to the school, I could just, you know, go to the bathroom and do the test. So I pee on the stick like it say. Y'all, I was so nervous. I had to put the timer on. I was just sitting. I'm waiting. And it don't say nothing, right? So at this point, when it say nothing, I'm confused because I never took a pregnancy test before. I'm like, let me read the box. Like, it don't say nothing. And I'm thinking, like, maybe nothing means... Well, I was thinking maybe nothing means good, but in the back of my mind, I was like, nothing means no. Like, nothing means absolutely not, bitch. So I called my auntie, and she like, did you take the test? I'm like, yeah, I took it, but I don't know. I'm still not feeling right about it. Y'all, so my auntie tells my mother, like, basically the situation. And I had not even talked to her yet. Like, I know I could talk to my mom about stuff, but it was like, when this happened, y'all, who the hell want to say, mama, I'm like, who? I just don't. I was not comfortable with, like, just pulling up to my mom and saying, yeah, I'm having sex, and yeah, I'm pregnant. Like, that would not have worked for me. So she tells her the situation. And on a particular day that this happened, my mom, when she told her, I don't remember if she told her the same day or like the next day, but my mom was like, meet me at Chick-fil-A. So I drove from where my dual enrollment school was, or from wherever the hell I was at, to the Chick-fil-A that's by my mama's house. So y'all, you know Chick-fil-A is a very Caucasian establishment. So I walk in and I see my mama at the table by the window, our table that we always sit at. Y'all, she like from the jump is down my throat like, you been fucking, you been having sex. Ma'am, calm down. Like, I'm like, mama, calm down. And she's like, what you mean calm down? What you gonna do with it? Like, my mom was going in on me. And y'all, I was scared because I was like, what the fuck if I am? Like, what am I gonna do? I started thinking, because I don't believe in abortion. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I believe in abortion in the right cases, but like, if I knew what I was doing, I'm just not going for that. So, y'all, my mom was going in on me, and I was just like, tell her to calm down. But on my insides, y'all, I was freaking the hell out, because it's like, I'm too young and stupid to have a baby. Like, I'm smart, but y'all, that was not a good decision for me to make, like, to be having unprotected sex, especially, like, if that's not who I wanted. I knew I wanted to be with for the rest of my life. If I was having that, I knew I shouldn't have been doing that. So, my mom, she finally calmed down, and we're talking about it, because it's like, if I am, Like, we are gonna have to like get a go plan. But if I'm not, like, I just need to for real be smart about the damn situation and not do like what I did. So my mom was like, okay, we about to schedule you an appointment. We going to the doctor and all this stuff. So we go or whatever, and like at this point, I'm getting more comfortable with the idea of like, you really fucked up, but I mean, you gonna have to like woman up and do what you gotta do. So we sitting there, we talking or whatever. I think I got tested, you know, tested. I can't wink, so I just tried to be cute for y'all. But I got tested, of course. Every time I go to the doctor, I just do it just because I'm already there. Like, what, I'm gonna drive home and then drive back if I'm, you know. So I just got tested. And they also did the pregnancy test, and they said that they was talking to me about, you know, basically they was doing what I was doing. If I am, what am I going to do? If I'm not, like, what's ways I'm going to prevent this, like, scare from happening again? Y'all, oh my God. So the test seemed like it was taking too long. Like, it was really taking too long. I kept looking back at it. It was just taking too long. So finally, like, the little conversation of them grilling me about this, you're 17, you need to go to college, all this stuff, they grilled me. And y'all, the test said negative. The test said negative, honey. And I was so glad. And after that, y'all, my mom, she already knew I was going to be having sex. It wasn't like that was going to stop me, but it was like, now that my mom know I'm having sex, she accepted, like, the fact of, like, she's going to be having sex. So you can't just, the cat is out of the bag, literally. So you cannot, like, I mean, she couldn't really stop me from doing it because I was going to do it anyways. I was at that age. I wasn't hormonal at that age. I was just like, I started really like, you know, I wasn't smelling myself either, because girls that was going to my school that was my age was smelling themselves. I hadn't even, like, this was just the beginning. I hadn't even started smelling myself yet. I was just real cool about it. But y'all, my mom, after like we had sat down and had to talk about it, and like, y'all, that was like, I don't know, that was a few years ago, so it's almost 3 years ago that happened. And y'all, still now, like, with my boyfriend, my mom asked me the same questions, like, are you having sex? Are you using a condom? And I mean, y'all should definitely have protection. A lot of things worse that can come from having unprotected sex than a baby. And like, y'all, that was, I don't think it woke me up, but y'all, I was just so scared. And I thought my mom was gonna whoop my ass. And I mean, what could she do? I mean, I don't know what she really could have done if I was pregnant, because it's like, not you gonna beat the baby out of me. I don't think she would have beat the baby out of me, but y'all, I'm just saying. So that is it for my story time. I don't know, it was quite entertaining reliving the memories in my head, but I don't know if it was that entertaining to you. But make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to click the bell so you can get notifications every time that I post. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.